All right. So there's been a little bit of a development. For a while here, I've been sort of the go-to emergency leader man. The thing that we're doing now is we're running the progression of the world in spiritual senses and the fight against any hindrance towards spiritual growth um, as our group. So there's 5 of us right now that are mainly active in this, and we've been sort of out of touch as a group. Hasn't been a real like coherency in this thing. Everyone's been learning their own way, learning their own things, and never really um, making decisions that are best suited for the group. To do this, we have to build a structure, and that means we need an emergency leader. One of the things that we believe in is a sort of a democratic view of things. However, democratic views can be bad in some instances. There's plus sides to everything and negative sides to other things also. In the majority of cases, in the long run, democratic view of things tend to work out the best and tend to have less structural issues. But they also are not good for the short term of things. Okay? So, what I mean by the short term of things is if you have a quick issue that needs to be taken care of very fast, you don't have time to vote on it. So a democratic view doesn't work. Whereas if you have a sort of autocratic type leadership going, it works better when you are able to have a quick, decisive leader who can make the decision for the group. So for us to structure our things according to the way that the gods are doing it, they are honoring our view of democratic concepts, but also they are they're stressing with us that we need an autocratic backup plan. So when things go bad and there's a quick response required, we as a group are expected to follow our assigned autocratic leader. But in the majority of the cases, the autocratic leader is supposed to act as a democratic leader and work to bring the group together so that the group can fund and work well together in coherence. So in this scenario, rather than me being the continual autocratic leader in the 24-hour sense, we have adjusted to a new formula of democratic leadership with an autocratic emergency plan, which is respected by the group. I know this is all a bit conceptually difficult to understand, but it's important that you have this ability within democracy. Without it, the decision making can become too time and too lengthy, I guess is the best word. And then by the time you have time to respond, you've already been bombed or something crazy like that, right? So it's obvious that you need some autocratic leadership for quick responses. And that's what we're going to do now. My wife is going to be upgraded to the autocratic view of things. She'll be the leadership head in those types of decisions. And then the group will work together as a group to make the whole decision making of things. So in the scenario that we're in now, it was insisted to us that we choose a leader and we vote. The temple got together to choose my wife as the main autocratic leader for this scenario. So what this basically does is means that things go the same as they have, except for emergencies. And that's when your time is short, like right now. Time is too short to have all of us sort of make a democratic gathering to make votes on what we're going to do next. So what this means is we have until the 14th, and that's 2 days away, to discover how the events of the 6th will play out. In this current circumstance, the events of the 6th were as follows. They're basically this idea that a being kidnapped 5 people, killed them, and stole their souls to be used either on the 14th or the 21st. So we have to figure out quickly whether those souls are going to be used in a very negative way on the 14th or will it progress to the 21st? So currently we're going to be awaiting decisive decision making, and she will have to make some quick decisions and put all of us to the tasks that she needs us on. So this is just the basic situation, and we're all just pretty much waiting for her to give us the quick response and judge what we all should be doing in the next, well, I guess it's really not next day, it's tonight. We have to make our decisions as to what we're going to do, because we're going to need all day tomorrow to fight on it or to repeal whatever is going on the 14th. So we're just waiting for her to send a response. I will keep all of you updated. In a way, this makes it easier on me because I don't have to spend my whole time trying to juggle being the autocratic leader and then also all of the other responsibilities I have. It becomes, well, it's just easier if someone else makes the tough decisions and I am able to supplement all that. So we're going to go this route and expect more references to the transition of leadership. Just happened so quickly now. I didn't have much time to make a formal video, but I probably will make the video that shows the lead up to this and what happened. So hopefully it'll follow this one relatively soon.